One of the, you know who else is one of the greats right now? Currently is Benson Boone, dude. This guy pisses me off.
Boone from Austin. Have you seen that guy?
I don't know who that is, but I'll tell you about this guy right now. So first of all, it's this guy. I mean, he's just overpowered. He just has it all.
Why?
You'll see, dude. I'll show you.
He looks like Uncle Laser.
He does look like Uncle Laser, dude. Like they're related.
He looks like
Look at this.
Uncle Dean Laser.
This is his performance at the Grammys.
You all know Dean Lewis? He also looks like that. You don't know Dean or Dean Stanfield?
No.
You kidding me?
Dude, I saw him do this shit, and all he does is front flip across stage.
That's fucking awesome.
Look, he did this 3 times.
Everyone is wet now.
Yeah, they are. Women love this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
And gay
about.
dudes.
No,
Not gonna lie, I was a little
I don't think
entranced.
women really like this, honestly.
See, you say
Nikki
that.
Glaser took his
but
fucking... You don't like...
That's not it.
Dude, I saw an audience. I saw an audience of
This song does kill, though.
It
mainly
does kill.
women.
This kills way better than anything we could ever write, ever.
Why do you say stuff like that, bro?
Okay, dude.
Why do you say stuff like that?
Yeah, what the fuck? Hey, you're allowed to act and stuff, but I'm allowed to contemplate what you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta get up on you.
You're allowed to have your opinions, dude, but I'm just like...
I can write some shit like this, bro.
I could, too.
He's probably
He's
not
like-
saying anything cool. He's just singing good.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's saying, if I'm being completely honest.
Doesn't matter,
No
dude.
idea
Doesn't
what he's
fucking
saying.
matter.
Look at his face, too, dude. I'm sorry, but he doesn't have very, like you know,
Not that
he was like a
handsome.
swimmer and stuff, so I guess he's, like, kind of cool.
No, he just looks amphibious.
He does.
Looks like turtle.
He does,
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
I feel like if I put my fingers too close to his mouth, I might be missing one when I
I
pull
feel like
out.
he's got a fucking straw stuck up his nose right now.
He's freaking me out a little bit, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I do like that song.
His music is good.
I do like that song.
It is
I
pretty
went to
gas.
Sips and Sounds and I wanted to hate everyone so much. You know?
Where?
Sips and Sounds. It was like all the
Oh, that shit. I never went. I
Dude,
didn't go. Look cool.
it was cool, but also I'm sorry, very white people music. You know?
Yeah.
It was like the first band sounded like gospel and I wanted to hate it so bad.
I
but I was like, they're
I
so
more
good.
like mariachi stuff and
Yeah. Cumbias, dude.
Pitbull and the merengue.
Are you serious right now?
Nope.
What do you listen to?
No, I'm not serious. I bought a Pavement shirt today.
What is Pavement?
You don't know the band Pavement?
No. Is it like punk?
It's super punk.
I like punk.
No, I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Pavement might be punk.
We could play it. I could just
Can
fucking...
you?
Yeah, because it's 2 audio tracks.
Well, fucking J-Mo.
You want to do this, Sebastian? I'm sorry.
Do what?
Pavement on Spotify. Just Spotify Pavement.
Dude, yeah, this is a great
Pavement. Dude,
podcast.
what, we're just gonna
Or
listen to
just go on you. Just cut it out.
Oh,
You
okay. I,
guys
see. I
are-
thought you... I was a little bit like, dude. I thought you were just gonna like... Check out this music, bro.
Why would I do that, dude?
I don't know.
You know, I'm an idiot, Sebastian. I know when you look at me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
True.
a dumbass. Dude.
You are.
Sometimes I get naked on stage.
Well,
It was
Sometimes
it was pretty funny when you did it. I gotta say, it was pretty funny when you did it.
Sometimes Brett comes out and gets naked with me.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to understand,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still rational about Pavement.
Right on.
I heard this comedian lit his pubes on fire on stage.
Is that real?
Was that? Yeah. Wait. Here?
I don't know if it was here. I think it was in L.A., but I still think it's awesome that the lore made it this far.
That's sick. That's kind of cool. Like at
It
an
is
open
cool.
mic,
Yeah, an open mic. Lit his pubes
Damn.
on fire.
dude. Vegas open mics. One guy died
Oh, no.
outside, but it wasn't a comic, so no one really cared. And some dude made a joke about it at the mic afterwards. It was kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie, it was a very weird situation.
Do you sign up for Kill Tony?
Yeah, sometimes. Well, like I was gonna. So every other week I take off to practice.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
Me
like-
too. I do every other two.
Oh shit.
We must be doing opposite weeks.
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's funny.
Yeah,
Are you going
we should-
tomorrow or whatever? This
Huh?
next Monday?
I'm down.
I'm going.
Kill Tony. Yeah, I'm down to go to Kill Tony.
Bet.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck, I hate it so much, but I gotta do it.
You do
Gotta
gotta
do
do it.
Yeah.
I haven't
feel like-
started doing it yet. I don't really. I
Christ,
want to.
I
Like. I
don't
don't
know.
want to. Like in my head, I want to think that I'm gonna be. I want to do good my first time,
No
but that's
shit.
probably a bad idea. To want to like feel like I'm ready, because I don't think I'll ever feel like actually ready to do it.
Yeah, I get that. Honestly,
Mm.
you're right. But you should feel like you're gonna do well.
Yeah.
You should be confident in your minute. You
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
be.
Like I don't want to get up there and bomb. I don't think that can't happen. I'm not gonna do that.
Confidence is such a fucking big part of comedy, honestly.
Such a big part of comedy.
It's like I feel like every time I go on stage and I'm like,
I don't know.
hey, I do good sometimes, bro. I swear.
I know you do.
Yeah, man.
Fucking. I feel like it's like I feel like I've gone up, done the exact same shit, and just been like kind of like nervous and like no one laughs and I'm like, damn.
I know, and sometimes there's that thing where you're like nervous and they can tell and then they think it's even funnier, you know what I mean? And then sometimes you try to recreate that nervousness when you're not, and then it's just not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's so many, it's very strange.
It's cool.
But you don't want to overanalyze it, I think. That's one thing I try to stop doing.
See, I feel like that's what I think that like
But
I
maybe you
should.
Yeah, I mean, I remember there was a minute where I was thinking like, I don't want to come across like a certain way, like arrogant or anything like that.
Oh.
But you definitely just want to be yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
yeah.
No, I agree because I think it's about like I think you want to be yourself, but at the same time, it's like I am interested in like comedic like processes, right? Like the joke doctor, he's not a famous stand-up comedian, but I'm like he's written for like Jay Leno, who I also don't really like.
Respect.
He's a different. Sorry, he's from a different time, so I don't understand the comedy as well.
You have no reverence for.
Yeah. So it's like, but it's like, I feel like you could still learn the comedic form.
There's a formula.
Yeah.
Fucking jokes are weird where they're like nearly riddles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you have to like lead them to a punchline.
Oh yeah. One of my friends, he's not a comedian at all, but I thought it was interesting that he said he was watching like an open mic for the first time, and he was like, yeah, it's almost as if you're writing music.
There is a rhythm. For sure there's rhythm.
Yeah.
It's weird as fuck, yeah. There's like beats and flows to jokes that make it funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
And just like tension happening, and then you release that tension.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dude, it's art.
Bro.
It is art.
I know it is. I'm joking.
It's so
It is.
pretentious, but it is like all art is a little pretentious though.
But I think that I think comedy is art, but
I don't know.
comedy is the coolest art because it could just shit on like it's not that pretentious because it's just like it pretends to not be art.
No, it pretends not to be pretentious.
That's the thing. I feel like that's
pretend
the real
to not
thing.
be pretentious when it's the most pretentious because you're like
because you're shitting on everything else.
Because you're just like, I'm the final say, I'm the thought. You know, the comedians are the real thought police.
The dude that booked me, right? His name's Ray Ray.
Ray Ray.
We love you, Ray Ray. Fucking, I love Ray Ray. But him and Mistress K, I love you, Mistress K. But Ray Ray used to make drum and bass, and he popped off in Europe, right? But then he was like, oh, it's like, I don't want to do music as art anymore. He's like, I want to do something more like personal. And he's like, now that he does comedy, he's like, with music, he's like, I had like this barrier in front of me. He's like, and I would just play this barrier.
It is a filter.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it's like comedy, he's like, it's just me.
Damn. Right, no filter at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some friends who are musicians and shit, and it's like, so much easier for them. You know what I mean?
Well, because like I know some like kids who are trying to be like musicians, and it's like you can't really bomb. Like if you play well, but like if you can play well, I guess like.
Yeah, I mean the crowd can just not fuck with you and be like, "Boo," you know that can still happen.
Well, but like, okay, say you're playing at a bar, you're doing a gig at a bar, and you're playing music. Like, okay, maybe people aren't paying attention to you, but they could be like vibing and just like.
It's a lot easier to pull it off than like just like being at a bar and no one.
Because you're intruding on their
if
space.
no one's listening to your music, that's fine. You know what I mean? But if no one's listening to your stand up, and you're just person talking, you know what I mean? Then you're just like you're not doing anything.
Well, because music, you could take it in passively, but with stand-up, you're like, it's either...
It takes active listening.
It's either people, like, listening and having fun, or just, like, get this fucking, like, fuck off, dude.
Or, completely ignoring you and having their own conversations and being like, oh, man, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
And a joke is fucked up, dude. It's a fucked up art. It's like, in the music, it's like, if the melody's good, I don't have to listen to the lyrics. I'm like, if you miss... a word in some of my jokes, it's like you're gonna be like, what is this guy fucking talking about?
For sure. If you hop in halfway through a joke, you're like, what the fuck? But if you're halfway through a song, you're like, pretty good.
Yeah, you're like, This melody's sick.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like it's weird. But I guess that's what tags are for. But it's
but
like,
then there is like an energy of a comedian where it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, this guy's got a funny energy, so I'm just gonna. Then you halfway through and everyone's laughing and you're laughing for no reason. You're just like, oh, this
that's
is
the
funny.
best, dude.
Yeah.
I love when it's like it doesn't feel like you're laughing at your own joke, but it feels like you're like laughing with the audience.
When you're laughing on stage at your own joke.
No. Like when that's not what I mean.
What you're saying.
I don't laugh at my own jokes
Yeah.
unless it's like I'm having a good
Unless
time.
you're actually laughing.
Yeah, and
I
it's like
gotcha.
it's like I'm in. It's like the laugh isn't even at the joke.
Right.
It's
You're
like
just having a fun time.
Yeah, it's like, oh fuck, like this is working.
Yeah, I
like
get
more
that.
so. It's like the surprise of like, oh my god. It feels like magic though, dude.
Yeah.
When you get it, you're like,
It is nice. Sometimes I'll like do laughs during my set just to get the crowd to laugh harder. You know what I mean?
That's
It's like a little
interesting.
trick. But
oh
my friend, you know, we try not to do that.
Yeah, I
it's
try not to
cheating.
laugh,
It's
yeah.
hacky. You know, it's not hacky, but it's just I don't like it.
It just feels like there was a comedian that talked about that. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, I realized that when I go up on stage and I laugh at my own jokes, that's what a crazy person would do. So I realized that I have to stop looking like a crazy person when I come up here. So I gotta stop
100%.
laughing at
That's
my own
funny.
jokes. Yeah.